Welcome back, creators. This is Trey. I am awake. I just got off of work. It is 4:38 a.m. on a Monday, May 4th, and an ideal for a story has kind of come to me. It's not the story that I showed you guys last time that I'm working on. That story that has no title whatsoever. It's just Project Revenge. That's kind of how I'm titling it right now. This story was one that I worked on a couple years back, never really finished, but I'm going to completely revamp it, do something different with it. This story is called Free Will, and right now I feel like writing, so I'm just going to show and document some of the stuff I'm kind of working on and then go from there. Okay, so I'm going to start from complete scratch. I'm going to open up a new Word document. Actually, I'm going to go to I'm gonna open up a new Word document, but I'm also going to go to my folder and I'm gonna create a new folder called Free Will. This is going to be where the new story is housed. From there, I'm gonna go into Milanote. Go away. All right. So this story before didn't have any real structure to it at all. It was like a short story. I was literally just, I don't know, dumping out the story in scenes and bits and pieces that I kind of saw in my head. But now I want to give her more structure. I want to have like a main character. I kind of had a main character, but he had no real depth to him. It was just like, I don't know, it was just a story. It didn't have any real structure, any depth to it. So with this one, I want to add more structure and depth to it. So I'm going to be brainstorming live in real time, like a character, what their name is, and then look for some inspiration for it. So we're going to say Project Free Will. Okay, create. And then, that is actually interesting. That is actually interesting. Okay, done with that. And then that's interesting because it's kind of like what's going on. On this document, I kind of want to write like, so project, it's hard to type with this camera here. Project, free, wow. Project Free Will. And then genre, it's not dystopian. I'm really not quite sure what this genre would be. I'm going to use ChatGPT to kind of help me out. I'm going to describe this story. I'm trying to figure out my stories genre. It's about a guy who can see spirits and how they control people around him. There are dark elements. Nothing too dramatic. I believe the story is YA. I'm trying to see exactly what dystopian would mean for this type of story. The world around the main character isn't really broken, but he can see another world co coexisting with the normal world. Oh, okay. So you're close to dystopian, but based on what you describe, it's not actually dystopian right now. Let's break it down simply so you can place your story correctly and not force it into the wrong box. So, what dystopian really means? A dystopian story isn't just dark or serious, it means society itself is broken, controlled, or oppressive. There's usually a corrupt government, forced system, limited freedom. The world is the problem, not the character's experience. So, Hunger Games Divergent, 1984. Okay. What your story sounds like right now? From what you said, the world equal normal, the twist, he sees spirits controlling people, conflict, hidden layer of reality, not society itself. Ooh. Supernatural, paranormal, YA, spirits, unseen forces, hidden world, main character has a unique ability. If you explore paranoia, can he trust what he sees? Manipulation, psychological, supernatural. Urban fantasy, real world setting plus magical / spiritual layer underneath, two worlds coexisting. Hmm. I've never written anything that would be considered supernatural or paranormal, so that's kind of interesting. Urban fantasy also sounds interesting, but psychological, supernatural, that sounds quite interesting because I was kind of thinking like thriller, like I'm thinking movie terms, but I was thinking something psychological in a sense. So that is kind of interesting. I've never heard of a psychological supernatural story. So let's see. Oops. No, no, no. Visualizing your genre. Think of your story like this: normal world, everyone sees this. Hidden spirit world, only he sees this. That's urban fantasy, not dystopian. So no, I don't want. It's not dystopian. I don't even want to look at that. Um, YA urban fantasy with supernatural paranormal elements. If you want something more marketable, YA supernatural thriller. YA urban fantasy with dark elements. Okay. I think what we're going to put is YA. I don't know. I like supernatural thriller, but I don't know how deep this story really gets. Um. Let's see. Decisions. Urban fantasy. Actually, if I have more understanding, what is urban fantasy? Did I spell it right? Oh, yeah. Okay. What is urban fantasy? It's a genre where magic, supernatural beings, or hidden forces exist inside a modern, real world setting, usually a city. The normal world, but there's something hidden underneath. Okay, so I guess it would be urban fantasy. But secretly includes magic, spirits, supernatural rules. Most people don't see it. A few people do, like your main character. What makes it urban? Urban doesn't really mean city. It means modern time period, okay? Building your environments, real world structure, plus hidden layer. The Mortal Instruments. I think I watched the movie. I think they had a movie, right? Doctor Strange, Stranger Things. Okay. Okay. I can kind of see that. Okay. So I will call it um I will call it a YA urban fantasy. Word count. I'm believing this is a short story, but maybe this isn't a short story, so I kind of want to find out How many words typically make up a short story? And if some of you are watching this and wondering why I'm using ChatGPT, I do not use ChatGPT to write for me whatsoever. That would be absolutely ridiculous. I believe in human creativity and inspiration, hence my whole entire YouTube channel is about creativity. I do, however, use it when I don't know certain things and I don't really know genres and story structure and all those things and plotting. So I use it for things that I need help with. I don't use it to handicap me and write stories for me. So I just want to make that clear in case someone was turning up their nose and wondering why I was using ChatGPT. So standard word count ranges. What is it called? A novella? Is this what would that be considered? Because it's not. This isn't a short story then. So for YA, like your short stories usually fall around 2,000 to 6,000 words. They tend to move faster, focus on one main idea or moment, keep language clear and engaging. Let's see, novella. Long enough to tell a complete story, deeper story, but short enough to stay focused and fast moving. Okay. Not too short, not too overwhelming. Okay, for now, I will say it's a novella. And I would say, I'm going to say, that's the wrong document. I'm going to say 30,000 words. So Project Free Will, genre, YA, your urban fantasy, word count, 30,000. Themes. Okay, so I've decided to actually go back and make this look a little bit better. So Project Free Will, genre, YA, urban fantasy, book, length, 30, oops, come on now, 30K words, and we're gonna go with themes, and then a 1-sentence summary. So themes, let's get a little more clarity on that too. What are considered themes for a book? I should have said what is considered, not what are. What are themes in a book? Theme is a core ideal or message your story is exploring, not the plot, not the events. It's what your story is really about underneath everything. So plot, what happens. Theme, what it means. Plot, a voice sees spirits controlling people. Theme, are people truly in control of their own lives? Okay. So control, survival, rebellion, friendship, identity, good versus evil. This is really forcing me to have to think because when I was working on this story years ago, I literally was just writing scenes I saw in my head almost like a movie. I didn't really give it much thought and much like shape or structure to it. So this is like forcing me to have to think and see if this is a real story I want to pursue or like what's up with the character. Themes, I would say control. I'm thinking mind games. Good versus evil. Probably suicide. I don't know. That just came to me. Murder. drug use, prostitution. I can't spell prostitution. Okay, misspelled it. Drug use, prostitution. I don't know. Whoa. Violence. I can't spell. Violence. So like we have control, mind games, good versus evil, suicide, murder, drug use, prostitution, violence. And then I'm gonna say redemption. Okay. And then a 1-sentence summary. Oh boy. This is kind of coming to me. A man named Lucas has been able to see spirits controlling people since he was a child. And a man named Lucas has been able to see spirits controlling people since he was a child. I guess that's not one sentence. A man named Lucas has been able to see spirits controlling people since he was a child. He wishes to set the people free. Okay. So a man named Lucas, that name might change. A man named Lucas has been able to see spirits controlling people since he was a child. He wishes to set the people free, thus giving them free will. Zoom in. I don't care for that. Okay. Wow. Well, it always makes me do that. What is this character's name? Okay. Brainstorming time. I know I said Lucas, but I don't know about Lucas. Is he an orphan? If he's an orphan, or did his parents die when he was young? Maybe his mom committed suicide, but he saw what drove her to commit suicide. Okay, I like that. So I'm gonna say soup, where I'm just dumping. Blanks. Mom committed suicide when he was younger, around 5 years old. Blank could see the spirit controlling his mother, making her commit suicide. I hate when it does that. AI is okay. Blank's mom committed suicide when he was younger, around the age of 5 years old. Around the age of Blank's mom committed suicide when he was younger, around the age of 5 years old. Blank could see the spirit controlling his mother, making her commit suicide. This scarred him for life. Discard him from life. His father was absent. He never met him. No one else in the family has his ability as far as he knows. He was raised by his grandmother and aunt. As far as As far as he knows, he was raised by his grandmother and aunt. Grandmother Sylvia and aunt Margaret. Okay, so he was raised by his grandmother Sylvia. I don't know why this name is just coming to me. I'm gonna go with it. Rovada. And his aunt Emily Hayes. There we go. Ah, brother. And his aunt Emily Hayes. Okay, so Sylvia Brovada and his aunt Emily Hayes. He was bullied attending school. Bullying stopped once he reached high school. Everyone was scared of him. He seemed to know things others did not. He seemed to know things others did not. He was wise beyond his years. A great intellect. Great intellect. Okay. He wasn't athletic. He wasn't outgoing, but he had a knack for writing poetry. This made some of the girls like him. One in particular, Samantha. Samantha what? Crawley? Samantha Crawley. Samantha was an only child and a cheerleader. She was also really smart. Okay, Samantha Crawley. Okay, I'm gonna read this over. So Blank's mom committed suicide when he was younger, around the age of 5 years old. Blank could see the spirit controlling his mother, making her commit suicide. This scarred him for life. His father was absent. He never met him. No one else in his family has his ability as far as he knows. He was raised by his grandmother, Sylvia Bravada, and his aunt, Emily Hayes. He was bullied while attending school. The bullying stopped once he reached high school. Everyone was scared of him. He seemed to know things others did not. He was wise beyond his years, a great intellect. He wasn't athletic. He wasn't outgoing, but he had a knack for writing poetry. This made some of the girls like him. One in particular, Samantha Crawley. Samantha was an only child and a cheerleader. She was also really smart. Samantha goes missing. Okay. I wonder if this story is set while he's in high school and he hasn't actually become a grown man yet. Or I wonder if she went missing in high school and he's a grown man and he's returning to his hometown. Samantha went missing in the 12th grade. Blank is returning home for his what is it called? 10-year What is that called? 10-year anniversary? What is that called? Oh, okay. Reunion. Oh, brother. Can I spell, please? Reunion for his 10th year. High school reunion. And I did not spell 12. Okay. Samantha goes missing. Samantha went missing in the 12th grade. Blank is returning home for his 10th year high school reunion. He spots her at the reunion. She looks the same. Huh. Okay. She looks the same. As if she is trapped in time. She looks the same as if she is trapped in time. She subtly interacts with him. A mystery ensues. Okay, so she subtly interacts with him, a mystery ensues. Okay, so what's kind of coming to my mind is maybe his name is Vincent Brovado. And you have, come on, goodness. Okay, I don't like that. It's very, I'm trying to hit on this. Samantha Crowley. Oh boy, okay. Sylvia Bovada. What was her name? Emily Hayes. Is that what I said? Emily Hayes. I really don't. I don't know what race they are. Maybe they're white. Maybe they're Hispanic. Like maybe the main character is Hispanic and his family. I really don't know. Oh, okay. Okay. Did I spell it wrong? Okay. They're Dominican. He's Dominican. Boy, let's see. Okay. Let me go back. Blank is Dominican. Okay. Is he successful, or has he had like a troubled life after high school, or has he kind of made a way for himself? That looks so ridiculous. Or has he made a way for himself? Dominican grandma. Let's see. Huh. Okay. Okay. That would be interesting if he became a doctor. That was random. I don't know why I just saw that. I was like, what if he became like a doctor? What would he become? Because his mother, he sees his mother commit suicide, but he knows it's not her that really drove her to commit suicide. The girl that liked him went missing. Um, Instead of Emily, we're gonna make this Amelia, and we're gonna go back here. Amelia. Amelia Fuentes. And Amelia Fuentes. Now what I want to do is keep this. I don't know if Fuentes is Dominicans are named Fuentes. To keep this more authentic, I want to Dominican surnames. Ramirez, Sanchez, Diaz, Gonzalez, Aguilar, Alvarez, Acosta, Alcantara, Aguilar. Because Bravada, that kind of sounds made up. So, Sylvia Aguilar. And we're going to switch her up too. So, maybe, oh, that would be so tight. Story is based in New York. Okay, so I know absolutely nothing about New York or how to write a story in New York. This is going to take me doing some serious research. Let's see. Dominican part of New York. Washington Heights. Okay. And I got to do some research. Washington Heights. Story is based in Washington Heights. Her name is not Samantha Crawley. What is her name? Maria. I'm gonna butcher this. Just have it correct me. Rodriguez. Correct me. Come on. What the heck? Rodriguez. Maria. Okay. Maria goes missing. Maria went missing in the 12th grade. Okay, what? Fernando, maybe? Maybe Fernando? Oh, that's crazy, because Sebastian was the name I was thinking in my head. Okay, his name is Sebastian. Okay. Sebastian is Dominican. Sebastian's mom, Rita, committed suicide. Rita committed suicide when he was younger, around the age of 5 years old. Why? Sebastian could see the spirit controlling his mother, making her commit suicide to scar him for life. So, get this out of the way. His father was absent. He never met him. No one in his family has his ability as far as he knows. He was raised by his grandmother, Sylvia Aguilar, and his aunt, Amelia Fuentes. He was bullied while attending grade school. The bullying stopped once he reached high school. Everyone was scared of him. He seemed to know things others did not. He was wise beyond his years, a great intellect. He wasn't athletic, he wasn't outgoing, but he had a knack for writing poetry. This made some of the girls like him, one in particular, Maria Rodriguez. Maria was an only child and a cheerleader. She was also really smart. Maria goes missing. Maria went missing in the 12th grade. Sebastian is returning home for his 10th year high school reunion. He spots her at the reunion. She looks the same as if she is trapped in time. She subtly interacts with him. A mystery ensues. The story is based in Washington Heights, New York. Okay. Wow. Get this changed. Sebastian. What was his name again? Sebastian. What? Last name. Sebastian. What's the grandma's name? Aguilar. Aguilar. Okay. Sylvia Aguilar. Oh, my bad. Aguilar. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And then her name, Maria. I can't spell that name. Hold on. Maria Rodriguez. Maria Mita Rodriguez. Okay, Maria Mita Rodriguez. Okay. Ooh. Maria Mita Rodriguez, Sebastian Aguilar, Sylvia Aguilar, Amelia Fuentes. And I don't know if there's an antagonist yet. I don't know what this is turning into. I don't know, because years ago I never got this far. It never really made sense. It was just a story. And I have him still named Lucas up there. Man named Sebastian. Okay. Now, the question I have is Sebastian a doctor? Because he was really smart. So did he become like a doctor? Or or like a businessman returning back. Oh, okay, yeah, let's go with that. Like a businessman returning back. Does he have tattoos? Very good question. Very good question. I don't know if I should make him a doctor. That would probably be like too clean cut. I think I like the way she looks. Free will. Like that would be Maria. And then this fool, he looks sinister, like he would be some type of spirit controller guy. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Years ago, I had him working at a bar. And he worked at a bar. And yeah. I don't know, like a man who's scarred by what he saw as a young child and everything. Like, what was that? Oh, everything. What exactly? How do I delete? Delete. Okay. A man who delete. Okay. A man who saw his mom die, saw his mom be murdered by a spirit. What would he kind of look like growing up? I mean, he's really smart, he's intelligent, but then he leaves, this girl goes missing, and then it's like she looks the same as high school. I feel like he would come back with tattoos, kind of be might be misguided. Maybe he does something for a living that's not so bad. I remember he was into poetry. I don't know what's coming to me right now, but something with baking, like a bakery, like a pastry chef or something like that. I'm gonna write that down. It's random. Sebastian is a pastry chef. His grandmother made all kinds of Dominican pastries growing up. Pastries growing up. He developed a talent for creating delicious treats. He owns a food truck in Chicago. He owns a food truck in Chicago, or a catering business owns a catering business or catering business or food truck in Chicago. Okay. All right. Okay. Who are you? Who are you? Hmm. Let's see here. Save this image. Save as. Free will. Characters. Sebastian. Aguilar. Ooh, save as Maria. Okay, you know I can't spell Rodriguez, so let's not even play. Where's it at? Maria Rodriguez. Okay. Save his grandmama. Yeah, wait. Right? Sylvia? Am I spelling stuff wrong? Hold on. Sylvia, where are you? Sylvia. Yeah, totally spelling that wrong. Okay. Sylvia Aguilar. Okay. So I'm getting a little bit tired, so I'm gonna stop here. Where's that? Uploaded image. We're gonna go desktop, fiction, free will, characters, Sebastian, Maria, Sylvia. Oh, wait, I spelled her name like this here, Sylvia. And then I spelled it, oh, geez. Okay. Do I want it with a Y or an I? I kind of like it with a Y. Is that... Okay, they spell it with that. Alrighty. Sylvia. Okay, so Sebastian Aguilar. And if this story happens to change mid me writing it, where he can't see spirits, or it's like just a mystery or something going on, I don't know. I'll roll with it. But as far as right now, he can see spirits. I don't know why she's gone missing. I don't know the significance of that yet. Like what caused it, why she's subtly interacting with him. I don't know, there's many things unanswered so far, but I feel like I'm getting, like, this is a good start. It's a good start. You know, it's 5:41. I think I've been writing for I've been brainstorming for about an hour right now. I'm not sure what, I said I started at 4 something. So I gotta go to sleep because I just got off of work. And then go from there. This might require me to have to learn some Spanish, but in particular Dominican Spanish, some of the words they say, how they kind of talk. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys stay tuned for this journey as I write a new story, come up with characters, write a different culture I'm not even used to, and try to like stumble my way through it and just come up with a good story that seems genuine and authentic. Once again, thank you for watching. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content.